Hi, we've had a few client inquiries recently from clients that have completed their TCFD, that's Task Force on Climate Related Financial Disclosures reporting, and they want to know if that's adequate to ensure compliance with the new UKSRS Sustainability Reporting Standards requirements. Sorry for those acronyms. And I'm sorry to say, unfortunately, it's not. Just looking at it from the UKSRS climate reporting requirements, there are some other general requirements, but we're not covering that now. There are three key differences with TCFD that you need to know about. So first of all, TCFD is focused on a company's operations and the financial impact that climate change could have on those. UKSRS is broader than that, and it requires companies to look not only at their operations, but at their value chain to see where there could be significant impact. In practice, that means looking at things like, where are the key locations of suppliers that are critical to my business? Could they be impacted by climate change? Are there any materials that I buy that have high embodied carbon that could be impacted by, for example, changes in fuel prices or tariffs and legislation? So there's a fair bit of additional analysis that needs to be done for UKSRS compliance. Secondly, you need to think about the level of detail in your reporting. With TCFD, the requirements were fairly broad and general, and UKSRS has really added an extra layer of detail and granularity needed. In practice, the biggest area companies need to work on that we see is around quantification of their financial impacts and actually disclosing the numbers, the actual costs and the impact of the climate change incidents and their mitigations. The third key area that companies need to look at is their reporting. TCFD could be a standalone report or section within your annual report, but UKSRS requires that content to be integrated into your report, not a separate thing. So companies in practice need to now look through their annual report and look at how they can extract content from their TCFD report and weave it throughout their main report and cross-reference as well where needed. We don't really know what that's going to look like in practice and what good's going to be in that space, but it's not going to be a simple change. So starting early and thinking about the presentation of your analysis is also really important. So that's it. That's the three key changes you need to be aware of. If you have any questions on that, do get in touch.